defending myself from evil people. There is no reason to try to maintain appearances if in the end I will be harmed. I refuse to believe evil people with charisma and a fake front that only try to do me harm in one way or another. Like, I don't know, like I'm tired, of, being in a very negative situation, I'm tired of it's constantly every day the same thing, negative situations, sit where like, where constantly I could like if I react to negativity, someone could do me harm, somebody can assault me, somebody can hurt me, and if I get too close and I allow someone to feed me, to give me something, or if I buy something that, how would you say it, if I buy something at a restaurant or at a food stand, I take a risk of being food poisoned, of being poisoned. I take a risk, and like I've learned that nobody is gonna defend me. No one's gonna keep that from happening unless, how would you say, unless I start to be more careful about where I buy food, about who I talk to, because if not, you know, I've been in situations where, you know, people that I know just come up to me and they start hitting me, with no excuse whatsoever. And no one says nothing for no reason whatsoever. And I'm tired of it. And like I said, if I don't defend myself from such situations, it's like going into a bar and, saying bad words, you know. I guess you could say it's a very, very obvious, example, like very simple example where you're not gonna go into a bar and start talking smack to anybody because those people are drunk. Those people will beat you up. It's the same thing, in the neighborhood. It's the same thing in any area. You just have to be extremely careful, extremely cautious who you talk to, and that's why I say, I'm not gonna believe, I choose not to believe ignorant people. You know, they act ignorant, but they have everything in their mind, watching and observing. It's like ignorant people don't exist. You know, if they're ignorant, that's because they're acting ignorant. That's because they're acting ignorant. You know, because they could act any other way. Because they have more knowledge than, how would you say it, than most people would think. And so that's what I think is a condemned soul that has lived numerous lives and has information from the world that cannot be easily obtained. And so that's why I say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try my best to defend myself because I don't want nobody harming me. I don't want it.